Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Brittany, aka the Mythical Mom, and today we are up in my front flower bed planting some bulbs. If you guys are new here, I love to do videos on gardening and DIYs and all kinds of things like that. So if you guys like those types of videos, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. So today we are going to be planting some spring bulbs, which I am super excited about. I'm going to be planting some alliums and some tulips, which are some of my favorite flowers. I've never actually had alliums in my own garden before, so I'm really excited about having those this year. And before we get started, I kind of want to give you a little bit of a tour of this space. We did a video 3 or 4 videos ago. I'm not sure what order everything's lining up in, but we did a video recently where we planted a few things up in this flower bed. This flower bed got a total makeover, everything ripped out of it, and we started to slowly add some things back into it. And I planted some trees that you guys did not get to see in that video that I did talk about hoping to find. I found them. I got them planted. I want to show you how this space is looking right now, and then we are going to add the bulbs into this space. Okay, so here is the front flower bed that we've been working on. There's my bulbs over there, which we'll get to in a moment. In this corner over here, I had a whole bunch of foxglove that I have separated and moved out and kind of dotted them around this flower bed as well. But I'm going to try to not cast as many shadows as I can, but we're kind of like in the full sun. This flower bed gets full sun like all day. There's no reprieve really. But here we have some emerald green arbovitas. I found these at Lowe's and was able to get 3 of them about the same height, which I was super happy about. So I got those planted. These are the grasses that I planted as well. I did not plant those in the video. I planted those before. These are the anemone that I planted in the video. They're still doing fine. Like I said, here are the little foxglove that I've tucked in around. They're kind of just dotted in. There's another emerald green arbovita. Here is the 9-bark that we planted. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I have a brunnera here and then some more foxglove. And this tree right here is a blue point juniper, which I just planted him. He was in a container in front of our garage, which I switched out and planted a new tree in there. So he found a new home over here. Looks amazing. As you can see, I still have quite a few perennials up that need to be cut back. And the reason that I left them up is because I kind of want to have a good idea of where my perennials are when I'm digging holes for these bulbs. So I kind of want to have a good idea where exactly they are so I am not digging into my perennials and things like that. Then after I get my bulbs planted, I will come through and cut back all of my perennials that need cut back for the season. Okay, so here are what we are planting today. Here I have 2 bags of Allium Purple Sensation. And I picked all of these up from my local box store. Here are tulips, jumbo white, super clear white, beautiful. Here is a beautiful tulip called, I think, Parissima. Beautiful. Here is Margarita. This one is jumbo purple. And here is a pride mix, all tulips again. Now, as you can see, there's probably a little bit of a theme going on. There's a lot of whites and purples and pinks. And I have some other like yellow tulips and things like that in my garden. And I really wanted to start incorporating some purples and whites. So that's what we're going to do today. So when you're planting things like spring bulbs, they're really quite simple. Whether they're tulips or daffodils or hyacinths or alliums, they're all pretty similar. You want to make sure that you follow the directions on the back of your packaging, which for most of these, the alliums call for 4 to 5 inches being planted that deep into the soil. The tulips are calling for 3 to 4 inches, and most spring bulbs fall between those guidelines pretty much. Usually 4 to 6 inches deep is good for most spring bulbs. When you plant your spring bulbs, I would highly recommend putting something like a bulb tone or even just a plant tone into the hole with those bulbs. That's going to make sure that your spring bulbs have plenty of food to do what they need to do and give you a gorgeous show in the spring. Now, personally today, I don't have any bulb tone and it's getting late and I just need to get these planted. So I'm going to go ahead and plant these without any fertilizer today. I'm going to come around in the spring and fertilize them when I start to see them push through the soil. And although that wouldn't be as fantastic, it's still going to do what I need it to do. So for my pattern for planting these today is going to be pretty willy-nilly. I kind of just want a very natural show of tulips. I have an idea specifically where I want the alliums. I think they're going to be gorgeous. We're going to save those for last. For the tulips though, I really kind of just want a mix of the different colors, the different styles, the different textures, and also the different bloom times. So some tulips will bloom in early spring, mid-spring, and late spring. So if you spread out your tulips, you can have a nice show all the way through early spring into late spring and into your summer even. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be just taking these bulbs, mixing them up really, and just kind of dispersing them throughout the area where I want my bulbs, and then hoping for the best. Hoping that they come up all gorgeous and beautiful. Okay, so now that all of the bulbs are planted, that's pretty much it. Bulb planting videos are not the most exciting videos ever, just because you don't have anything really pretty to show you at the end of the video, because everything is just underground. I hope to share a lot of beautiful updates with you next spring, and I share a lot of updates and photos and quick little stories about things on my Instagram. So if you guys are interested in seeing a little bit more of like real time, a little bit more detail of things, make sure that you follow me on Instagram. That's where I kind of do a lot more of that stuff, and I kind of just do like the overall and information, that kind of stuff here on YouTube. So if that's something that interests you, find me on Instagram, The Mythical Mom. And that's pretty much it for this video. Next video, we're going to be planting garlic because I am also very late in getting my garlic in this year. I hope you guys already planted yours. If not, go ahead and plant it now. Go ahead and plant it now. If you're waiting for directions on how to plant your garlic, look out for my video next week. So yeah, tips and tricks on how to plant garlic. First tip and trick is to do it in October, not in November. But hey, as long as you can still work your ground, it's fine. It'll be fine. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something about planting bulbs, or just at least found it relaxing or enjoying in some sort of way. And we will see you in the next video.